IB Geography students, we have 2 class periods left until your IB exam, and today we're going to focus on reviewing core themes 3 and 4 on environmental sustainability and patterns of resource consumption. Here's what you're going to do. You're going to go to screencast-o-matic.com and make a video of 2 to 4 minutes, no longer than 4 minutes, that covers the basic of your assigned topic. You're going to need visuals to go along with the narration of your video. I would suggest that what you do is create a PowerPoint or a Google presentation so that you can flip through your pre-planned images, but there are other ways to do this. You can use this tool which will capture your computer screen to display anything you want. So if you decide it makes more sense to flip through websites or do some other sort of presentation, you can. But I'm going to strongly recommend that you create a PowerPoint or a Google presentation. I think it will go a lot easier for you. The hardest part about this presentation, as you just heard me say, is to not say all the time. You can help avoid this by recording in chunks. If you hit the pause button at the bottom of the screen when you start recording, it'll allow you to stop and then continue to record some more. But you need to rehearse before you record, or you're going to have to start over again a couple of times. Creating a script is not a bad idea, or at least an outline of what you want to say. So what must you have in this video? You need to address each learning outcome. So for example, if my learning outcome was to examine the concept of food miles as an indicator of environmental impact, I would first need to define food miles. Then I need to talk about how they both are and are not an appropriate way to measure environmental impact. So what's good about them, what's bad about them. And then I'm going to discuss fair miles as an indicator and compare its usefulness to that of food miles. I've now addressed my command term to examine, and I've covered the content that needs to be in that question. Secondly, in order to do that, you're going to need in summary form bullet points or something else. There needs to be visuals though. Key points that should be made in addressing this learning outcome. Just bam, 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 give people 3 or 4 things they should make sure to mention, and give within that or in addition specific examples that could be used to address learning outcomes. So if I'm talking about food miles or fair miles, I'm going to talk about the differences of farming practices and their impact in a less economically developed country versus a more economically developed country, and talk about how fair miles might then make for a better measure. Remember, 2 to 4 minutes for your whole video. I want to hear all group members speaking during that time. Your name needs to be somewhere associated with this video too, so that you make sure I know who you are. Hopefully I'll recognize all your voices, but you never know. Visuals are important. Imagine this was just me talking without the things on the screen. You would have no way to go back and check easily what I said if you needed to remember something. Also, we know from everything that we know about your brains that more methods work better. So if you can see and hear, you're going to remember things better. Okay, to submit this video, here's what you do. You're going to upload your video to YouTube using this tool, and when you hit the Done button at the bottom of the screen when you're recording, it will give you an option to upload to YouTube. I think that you should be able to do this through your FCPS Google account. It should be associated with YouTube. You may need to activate that account. I have a YouTube account that works through the FCPS Google login. If you guys don't have the same associations, you need to either use your own YouTube account or you can create one quickly for the purpose of this video and never use it again. Once you've uploaded it, email me the link and I'm going to create a playlist through my FCPS YouTube channel to share with you. That's it, guys. Get started, have fun. This doesn't have to be serious, but it does need to cover all of the relevant information.